Did you know why Alaska was sold? Today we'll talk about how this land, which on the map looks like nothing more than a cold territory, actually stood at the center of a major historical decision. Once, Alaska belonged to the Russian Empire. On paper, it seemed full of opportunity, but reality was different. The distance was enormous, the routes were difficult, and protecting it was expensive. By the mid-19th century, Russia was exhausted from wars. The treasury had weakened, debts were rising, and maintaining the army was becoming harder. At the same time, the British Navy was growing stronger in the Pacific, and Russia feared that if war broke out, Alaska could not be defended and would simply be lost with no compensation. So a question emerged. Was it better to try to defend it and lose everything, or sell it and at least gain something? Diplomatic talks began. The United States was an expanding nation, and the idea of new Northern Territory attracted them. Finally, in 1867, Russia sold Alaska to the United States for $7.2 million. At the time, many Americans mocked the purchase. Newspapers called it Seward's Folly because people believed Alaska was nothing but ice and empty forests. But time told a different story. Soon, gold was discovered, followed by oil, gas, and enormous natural resources. What once looked worthless became, for the United States, a region of huge economic, strategic, and military importance. For Russia, the decision was meant to reduce financial pressure and avoid losing the territory for free in a possible war. But they could not foresee how valuable Alaska would become. History shows that decisions are made according to the realities of their moment. What seems wise today can look very different years later. The story of Alaska reminds us that sometimes empires don't lose land. They lose opportunity.
As the treaty was signed,
And
Alaska
history quietly
officially
whispers
became a United
some
States
of the greatest
territory,
losses come from
finalizing the
decisions that
peaceful
once felt
transaction.
safe.